Hello and welcome to the Two Brew Review. This week we are checking out Axeman IPA from Surly Brewing Company out of the Twin Cities, Minnesota area. These guys have been cranking out some very hop-forward, aggressive beers for quite a few years now. And this is another example of that. This one, Axeman IPA, this actually was first brewed in collaboration with a Danish brewer called Amager Brewery. I probably pronounced that incorrectly. But this beer was called Todd the Axeman, which I believe was a reference to a beer brewed by Amager Brewery. But now it's just been shortened up to Axeman IPA because I believe it's just brewed here in the States by Surly. So let's go ahead and get into this beer. 16-ounce can. You've got some Gothic skull and crossbones and some axes there on the label, which I guess is on point. India Pale Ale, dank, hoppy, and loud. Dank is a term often thrown around for a lot of these bigger IPAs. That's usually the aromatics. You get that huge West Coast hop, pine or citrus aromatics. That beer is usually referred to as dank, or I've even heard dankalicious used as a term. 7.2% ABV, so it's got some of the heft of an American IPA, and independent craft brewer logo. So let's crack this guy open. I've got a nice gold color, kind of a really deep gold. Got a slight haze, probably from the aggressive hopping schedule in here. Got a kind of a white to yellow white head, nice and fizzy, pretty well carbonated with a little bit of lacing on the glass. So very pretty looking. Yeah, definitely dank aromas. I'm getting more pine than citrus, so definitely got that piney Pacific Northwest IPA aromatics. But also there's some earthiness to it. There's a little bit of citrus, and it's got some sweetness too, almost like a sweet corn sweetness to it. So cheers. So yeah, big hop bite hits you right up front. Yeah, definitely dank or dense with hop character, but it's also got nice balance. It's got a nice bready malt sweetness. So it's got the malt heft to back up the aggressive hopping schedule. Yeah. Again, tons of flavors. The hops just jump out at you, but enough malt to balance. Getting a little bit of nuttiness, but definitely the sweetness kind of helps tone down the hop character a little bit. And it's got a hoppy finish, kind of hot, a little bit of alcohol I sense in the finish. But again, there's enough malt sweetness there to take that edge off, so it's not too over the top. But yeah, the aromatics definitely there. The flavors are there. This is a signature West Coast style IPA. Maybe a little less of the citrus character and more of the pine character, something that in the early aughts was very common to the West Coast IPA styles. So yeah, this is definitely like an old school West Coast IPA. They nailed it and came from a brewer out of the upper Midwest, so who'd have thunk it? But Surly's been making these types of hop aggressive beers for years, and they do it quite well, and this is another great example. So you get a chance, check it out. Axeman IPA from Surly Brewing. So you're the Axeman. It's one of my favorite Seinfeld lines. I'm pretty sure I got that right. So cheers.